Hey, welcome back. I get people all the time that are trying to reach out to me. They're frankly, you're tracking me down on Instagram or Facebook or direct messaging me, emailing me, and trying to find a way to get in contact because you're hoping that some closer proximity to me will provide the mentorship that can help you change your life. And you know what? I answer every single person that reaches out to me through email for a reason. One of the reasons why is because I love the tenacity. In fact, I want to reward the tenacity for someone that will go outside of their comfort zone and say, Kris, let me introduce myself to you and I want to work with you. But for today's video, I want to share with you something a little different. I want to share with you the people that I do not want to work with. And there's a couple of reasons why. So in my world, who do I say no to? Friends, saying no is one of the hardest things for me because I've gotten where I am because I learned how to say yes when it was too easy to want to say no. And the reality is there are people that I want to say no to, and there's people that I love to say yes to. So what I want to do today is I want to share with you the kind of people that will reach out to me or ask to work with me where it's always going to be a heck no. There's no way on planet Earth we are ever going to do something together. And there are 4 dominant personality characteristics that for me, if you've got any of these, and if you got all 4 of them, there's no way we're really going to do anything together. And I'm also not going to make any time for you. I want you to understand this because it's not just me talking about me today. I want to ask you what your standards are because your standards will determine where you actually arrive in life. Now check it out. Okay, check it out. These are the 4 characteristics. These are my standards that I'm sharing with you. You can try them on for you. Standard number 1, crotchety. I do not do crotchety. Curmudgeons, old, nasty, barnacly, crotchety. Crotchety, this is like individuals that everything that kind of comes out of their mouth, it's like urine water. It's no good. Number 2, negative. I will not take time to work with negative people. The world is filled with negative people. Why would I let more of them into my life? I only interact with those that I need to. And by the way, I like working with negative people if I can help them. In fact, I always tell negative people, come to my event. 3 days is going to change your life. You're never going to be the same again. But who do I really want on my team? Like if I were partnered with you, if I was mentoring you, would I want to work with a negative person? No. And I want to share with you why. Negative people, their mind is programmed to say no, 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 no. So when the right opportunity runs along, it doesn't matter what it is, no, and it's already dead before it could actually, you could breathe any kind of life into it. So negativity for me, that's a no. That's why I put on entire events teaching you how to have the ultimate mindset of the millionaire, the billionaire, and the successful. Number 3, mistrusting. Now, I think every human being to some extent knows what it's like to trust somebody and then have that person betray their trust. But what they walk away from is this notion that they can't trust people anymore. The reality is the person that you really don't trust is who? It's yourself. You're the one that went into business with that person. You married that person. You relationshiped with that person. You chose to spend time with that person. Anytime on this planet you're ever mad at another human being, the person you need to get mad at is you. You probably chose to be in their airspace. Now, that doesn't mean that a stranger can't come into your life and wreak havoc and hell on you. That can happen too. But look for taking accountability wherever you can because usually we're off the mark and we're not taking enough accountability. Mistrusting, at some point you have to learn how to trust again, but not trust others. You really need to learn who to trust. You need to learn how to trust yourself again. You need to restore that trust. When you don't trust yourself, you doubt yourself. When you doubt yourself, you can't stick with anything too long. When you can't stick with anything too long, it's a guarantee that you'll never be successful. You can't afford to be a skeptical, mistrusting person that says, I can't trust you, I can't trust you. The reality is you can trust people to be who they are. And they're going to make mistakes and they're not always going to meet your expectations. And so you need to be careful where you bestow expectation and then also where it's not that important. It might actually come down more to, preference as opposed to necessity. This last one, disbelieving. I do not make time for the disbeliever. And the reason why is because for anything new to be created that hasn't been before, it's something that you've got to believe in before it's actually ever going to turn into reality. Listen very, very carefully. I'm speaking to you. I want you to understand this, is that everything that doesn't exist, the only way it will ever come into existence is if you're willing to believe in it first. So everything new that ever came about, every invention, every new word, every new building, everything was dreamed first by an individual. And for you, you're trying to figure out how to accomplish your goals and dreams. Maybe it's you need to be a client of mine and I can impart my wisdom and my resources and help you succeed. Or maybe it's someone else's product, but whoever it is, you need to bring other people and resources in your life to help you. And I'm just telling you right now, these 4 are absolute no's. And if you put all 4 of them together, I'm running for the hills. I'm not even going to give you the time of day. And it's not because I'm not nice or it's because I'm mean. It's because I value my life force and my life energy. And these people are vampires. They will sink their teeth into your neck and they will suck your life out. So I don't do barnacles, AKA crotchety. I don't do negative because these people say no to the right opportunities. I don't do mistrusting because these individuals don't trust themselves, hence doubt who they are. And I don't do disbelieving because we can't go anywhere if you can't believe in the thing that you want to create. Those are the 4 absolute no ways. Now, as a bonus, just real quick, if you're self-motivated, if you're a self-starter, if you're committed, if you're persistent, if you're a no matter what kind of individual, when you have that kind of energy and you're willing to act, you are a yes all day long. In fact, the people that I say yes to, those are the people I say yes. So the people that will go out of their way to message me or find me, I actually respect it. They'll hop on a plane, get in a car, come out to my event, and they'll tell me their story. I had this one guy come to my last event. He quit his job, drove across the country, and came to the event, says, I got no job. This is my last stop. And he said, what do I do? And I said, you're in the right place. The next 3 days, we're going to take care of you. And I promise you, you will have a life-changing experience. And this young man did. So I just want to share with you that I admire that so much. And those are the people I want to give my life force to. And I want to give my opportunities to. You got to have standards. So I'm asking you, I'm telling you these are mine. And I'm asking you, what are your standards? Do you know when to say no? Do you know when to say yes? Now you better understand what it looks like from my side. I hope it'll help you figure out yours. Hey, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. Listen, you're probably a subscriber, but if you're not and you possess these qualities, freaking awesome, positive, action taker, initiative, if that describes you, you need to subscribe. Join this channel. Let me continue teaching you the ways of the force, meaning the ways of building wealth, the ways of thinking powerfully, positively. And make sure you check the link in the description below. Learning wealth, coming out to my events, accessing all of my free tools like downloading my app. I've created all of those to help teach you and give you as much value as I possibly can so that you can live as an extraordinary life as possible. Click the link. We'll see you there.